From our studios in the historic Brooks Mansion, located in Northeast Washington, D.C., this is Student Exposure. Making donations and serving in soup kitchens are ways to help DC's homeless population. But what about becoming their personal chef? Thanks to Chef Steven Wilson, the homeless here in DC are eating a lot healthier. Let's find out more.
My name is Steven Wilson, but people call me Chef Steven Wilson. What inspired me to feed the homeless? Because there's a need, and because I'm in a position to feed the homeless. I have access to a full service kitchen. I have access to people in the community that can make a difference. So I believe that if you can, you should. And I'm able to, so there's no reason why I shouldn't. My most memorable moment is just being out there with them, being out there with the community, with the less fortunate, seeing their faces when we feed them. Wow. Thanksgiving, we adopt families. We work with other companies, and I turn my catering office into a restaurant. So I actually dim the lights, get some candles, put on some soft music, set up the table really, really nice. Because some families, and they're not all homeless, some families that are less fortunate really don't know what it's like to go out to a restaurant. Tell you about my other community services. There's a few more. I have one called the Virtuous Woman Bridal Gala, which we give away $10,000 every year to a couple. So basically it's a free wedding. And it's basically, they get their dress for free, they get their catering for free, they get their limousine for free, they get their decor for free, and you have to go online and register, and it's a big deal. And then we also have 3 Fish 5 Loaves is a community effort that I started. We go out and we feed the homeless, but we also feed the seniors. So we go to senior living facilities, and we either feed them or we have a party night. We go there, we have some music, we have some dancing, stuff like that. So it's all about giving back, and it's so much fun, Because I don't do it for the camera. I don't do it for social media. I don't do it to post pictures on Facebook or on Twitter or Instagram saying, hey, look at me, look what I've done. I do it because I know what it feels like to struggle. Because I've been close to homelessness myself. I've been close to eviction myself. So I know what it feels like to have that, to be in a bad mental place, which most people who are homeless, they're in a bad mental place. And when you can't deal with that bad mental place, it results in homelessness. So I understand how easy it is to just lose your mind. I understand when you feel like just life can get so hard and you feel like no one cares, And so when you feel that way, sometimes the easiest way out is just to not care. I wish people would just care. That's my wish. I wish people would just care. Because it doesn't take a lot of money to help somebody. It doesn't take you being in a position of power or a position of authority. It doesn't take you living in a certain neighborhood, making certain amount of money. Anybody in this room right now can make a difference. What's the saying? You teach someone to fish and they'll never go hungry or something like that. But if you show someone that you care and give them hope, then that just makes them happy. It makes me happy to know that I've done something that could possibly change someone's life, and then they too can own their own company like I do.
Joining us in the studio today is student producer Sharon Brown. Welcome, Sharon. Welcome to Student Exposure.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Yes, indeed. And watching that story about Chef Steven, he is so creative, resourceful, and passionate about what he does. Where do you think he got the inspiration to serve like that?
He's very passionate. He had a catering job and he lost that, which had him almost homeless.
Wow.
So what we're seeing about him is from his heart. Fortunately, he had a brother, and his brother assisted him, and he said, well, let me start cooking for the people. So he did that. He saved up more money, was able to get a small condo, and that's where he began starting to feed the homeless from his kitchen in his condo.
Just from a small condo to a great effort.
That was the beginning, yes.
Wow, that was the beginning. Now, were there any stories he mentioned that really stood out to you?
Yes, it was a story about two young brothers. They were teenagers and their parents were killed by a drunk driver. And they didn't take it well. It led to them doing drugs, and then they became homeless. And during their homelessness, has a good ending, during their homelessness they met Chef Wilson. And not only did he feed them naturally, food, he also fed them spiritually. So they were able to get up on their feet. They're now working citizens and they share an apartment together.
Wow, excellent,
So, yeah,
excellent.
he's a blessing.
Wow, so he really helped to change their life story and
yeah.
gave them a happy ending. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you so much for that. As you can see, the homeless are in good hands and good health with Chef Wilson serving our community. For more information, you can visit endhomelessness.org.